Hey there, we're at the studio which we've been setting up for Halloween, which in New Zealand is today and is in the States tomorrow, so we get it before you guys. Suck it up.
Yeah, New Zealand doesn't do it very much though.
Yeah.
We don't get it until it is much, and they plumb booked the way off to the sides.
So, Annalise has turned up today as a Simpson. And if you're wondering why, just go check out her channel. Here's a link up there.
And also I'm kind of lazy, and it's a really easy costume because
Yep.
I already had this.
And in New Zealand, of course, it's summer, unlike in the States where it's getting nice and cold, so you can put on big heavy costumes. Around here, everybody's trying to put on as smaller costumes as possible. So anyway, what we've done in here just to set up is not quite what we were originally planning to do, but we're put up a few props and things. So we've got kids able to come into the front door here, which is a nice cast iron grill door, fairly spooky all by itself. And then they'll wander in here and come
Also,
through
it
this.
opens by itself, so ghost.
It does too. So they can wander down this bit of a tunnel we've got
Like
here
it's not poisoning you.
with lots of cobwebs on it. Through here where we've got some of these cool pictures that change as you move around them. I really like these pictures. We picked them up for a couple of dollars each, which I thought was pretty good. Then down past the great big spider, where they can get some lollies and hopefully not get attacked by the vampire doll, which we've got down here. There's the vampire doll. And then they can head around through here past the more cobwebs and things. We've just got to put a few more sheets up in here. They're on the way down, and some more props and bits and pieces, and bring them out the back. And then we've got the photo studio set up here where we can take pictures of everyone that comes through and put them up online and get a bit of a community thing going. So that should be all pretty awesome. And we've got Tim hiding over here, who's going to be taking the photos later. Yeah, we need to... Yeah, drag it through the plant around bits of it. Just sticking the furs and this stuff is really cool cobweb, but our first customer, what do you think, mate? Yeah, got somebody coming. Scared yet?
They spotted a bit scary. I'm looking at some lollies.
Yeah, have an eyeball. So some people get into Halloween and some people don't, and everyone each to their own. That's cool. I'm a bit 50-50 either way, but I'm not so big on Halloween, but I do like doing things for kids and putting a little bit of magic into their life, and so I get into it because I enjoy doing that rather than the event itself so much, if you know what I mean. But one thing I've noticed this year that's a bit of a worrying trend for me, there's a lot of vehicles I just saw up and down my own street that are dawdling along the side of the road at about 5 or 10 kilometers an hour, just really slowly, and it's mum and dad in the car while the kids are going in and out of houses. Why don't they go for a walk with their kids? It's kind of, for me, that's the whole point, is it's a family thing. If you're just driving along in the car with the kids in the road beside you, It's kind of like those people that take the dog for a walk by stringing the leash out the window. You're kind of missing the whole point of having the dog as a companion and having this whole trick-or-treating with your kids wandering around. It's getting out and doing a family thing and a bit of exercise. It's not going out with them. It just seems a bit weird to me. People come in here, we're also getting photos of them.
So that's your work on the face paint?
Yeah. Oh,
very cool.
not that, but these ones.
A few more victims here turning up for the Halloween maze.
Oh my gosh, this is like
Good Halloween so far. Classic screen mask.
I got quick. Talking about.
It's not scary getting photos.
3, 2, 1. One more. Awesome, that's pretty cool. That's alright. 3, 2, 1. Awesome, guys.
Okay, so I had to run off from the studio briefly because we've had so many people through in the last hour that we completely ran out of the huge pile of sugar that we got to give to kids to rot their teeth. So I've had to come down to the supermarket and get that. Is all sugar. It's a lot of sugar. I won't be having any. Right, but now I'm going to take that back and feed it to more kids. I did see one rather disturbing thing on the news recently with people in parts of the States who have been giving kids cough lollies and stuff instead of sweets for Halloween this year. If you don't want to be involved in Halloween, just don't do it. And there are certain rules in different countries where you turn your porch light on or you put something on your letterbox or something to say you're not interested, and that's easy enough. And if you're not interested, just do something like that. It's not worth getting your knickers in a twist about other people enjoying it if it's not your thing. Let them go do it. And if you don't want your door knocked on, there's ways of making sure that happens. But for God's sake, don't give kids medicines and anything if you're not into Halloween. It's just a bit of a fucking stupid thing to do. Really disappointed when I read that. But anyway, we're having a lot of fun with it, and the kids coming along and their parents seem to be really enjoying it. It is for us, it is also a bit of a marketing thing. It's something we've been wanting to do to sort of advertise our photo company and film company and get more studio hire time going locally, which is going to help us in the long run do more YouTubing and all that sort of thing. So it's been very successful for us today so far with that. That's a pretty scary costume.
No, it went through all of Stokes Valley in a giant loop and now we've just come from my father-in-law's house who decorated it for Halloween. He's hard out, so he's actually going to order a whole bunch of the Spirit Halloween store.
Oh, nice. I was looking at that as well, but not quite this year.
That store is amazing. I miss that store. We got some more guests coming through.
Come on, Dad. Sorry.
Thank you, guys.
So it's just about 9 o'clock, and we've had, how many people have we had through, Tim?
Lots.
Lots. How many photos have you taken?
I haven't counted. I don't want to. Not yet.
Yeah, we kind of lost count at about 200 or 450 photos, and that was a couple of hours ago at least when he last told me a number. So that's a heap. There's still the odd car pulling up. Here's another one now. But we're going to go for another 10 or 15 minutes and see what happens and then call it a night. But it's been a really good night.
Yeah.